Good morning. I thought we'd start here. When we get this section, the bottom section will be half done. Not counting the top, but the top should go really quick because it's a lot of cold blocking up there. So, and I got the right ones. You notice I took off the other one. So I wouldn't get mixed up. It is cold here this morning. It's 38. The high is supposed to be 23. So that could be quite chilly. So me and Bella is gonna stay in. She went out to Potty. If I say the word, she'll want to go whether she has to or not. I'm waiting for it to pick up on what I'm saying. So, I know a lot of y'all have got snow, and it is cold. The toaster and stuff, I thought it was Jonna who sent it to me, and it was. And I had toast this morning. I like toast with peanut butter because when toast is hot, it melts the peanut butter. Oh, you talk about good. So I have that in the mornings so I can take my medicine. I have caught up. I scrubbed down everything. I got my cabinet scrubbed down yesterday. Got them looking good. So I got that done. Might as well just do this without putting and I made my bed as soon as I get out of it, because I have found if I don't make my bed right away, it never gets made. For some reason, it gets put off. My little fan, you can see the top of it. That is the best $5 I ever invested. It runs at all times because I forget to turn it off. It's just the right size to sit here on my table as a diamond paint, and it puts out quite a bit of air. It's surprising how much it puts out for it to be so little. I got my kitchen floor scrubbed down. I'm still not happy with my kitchen floor, as I had told you before. A lot of the wax has come off of it. And over time, it does. And these guys, the maintenance that does the wax, oh, they're terrible. They don't clean the floor good. And in between my bedroom and bathroom door, there's a little nail. One of those tiny, tiny nails that I can't get up. But I'm thankful because you know what? My house is nice and warm. I went out this morning and was able to come back into a warm house. I remember as a kid, we lived in some cold houses. we grew up with wood heat. And in the wintertime, you'd get up against the stove as close as you could get, and that part would burn up, so you'd turn around, and then you'd get the other, your back up against the stove. But boy, the house was nice and toasty and warm. My daddy always kept a good fire. Except towards morning, it would start to go out. But it wouldn't take him long. Once he got up, it wouldn't take him long to get that fire going again. Wood heat is nothing like wood heat. It will heat the house up so good. But have you seen the price of wood? Woo! Like everything else, I guess, it's gone up. This has the brightest colors. The next one I'm going to be working on, we'll be working on a square. Whoops. My nose didn't stop up last night, so whatever was causing it, now I just saw. There we go. Well, I said my nose ain't stopped up, and I sniffed. Oh, let's get that out of the way. I'm going to sew a little today, but I think mainly I'm on diamond paint. There's a lot of this. It's almost the weekend. There we go. Whoops. A lot's going on this week. I know some of you will, families might come in early, so you're having an early Thanksgiving. Some are traveling, so y'all be careful if you are traveling. And just enjoy family. Time is short. I'm speaking of experience. I was sitting here for some reason. Mr. Rogers' theme song come into my mind. Don't ask me why. How many remembers that song? Now, I grew up watching it. My son was a Rugrats, Blues Clues. He loved Blues Clues. I would put clues all through the house for him. He'd go running through the house looking for his Blues Clues. And at the end of it, the hunt, I would have a piece of candy or something. He thought that was so much fun. Then me and him, he'd say, play with me. And we'd sit on the floor, and he had this race car, and it was a beanbag race car. Had the number 3 on it. We all know that's Dale Earnhardt. But anyway, and I'd sit at one end of the hall. He'd sit at the other end of the hall, and we'd push it back and forth, back and forth. I don't know how many times we'd sit and do that. He was so much fun. Then he grew up. He'd run down the hall and jump in my lap, and I said, Cutter, one of these days you're going to be too big to do this. He said, I'll never be too big, Mama. Well, let me tell you, it don't take them long to be too big. So if you've got little ones running around making a mess, enjoy it. Because they're only going to be little for such a short time. Take it from somebody who has a grown-up child. And he's a fantastic dad and husband, not because he's mine. So I he was such a happy little boy. He had the personality that he could walk in a room and have you laughing. He he was a fantastic child. Now he's a husband, a daddy, they've got 6s and 5s. The only difference is the 5s are a brighter color. I was watching this thing and it said if your dog sleeps peacefully and if your dog shows you its belly and if it has soft eyes, and they said what that meant, if your dog's eyes are half open, half closed, that means they're a happy dog. Well, Bella must be happy. Don't you just love it when these telemarketers show up at your door trying to sell you something? It's like it's not bad enough. You come, you call us, now you're showing up. An internet company is always coming around in here trying to get you to change. Well, they're a horrible company. Their service stinks. My sister Donna had them. And matter of fact, she had them twice. Because they used to be Windstream. Then they changed to K-Tip something. Starts with K. And now they claim to be bigger and better. Well, she had them as Windstream and she had them as the new company. They show up at your door and you say, look, I got Duo. Oh, we can do much better. I said, no, you can't. Oh, yes, we can. We can do this and this and this. And it's like, I'm happy with what I got. But I was nice to him. It was all honey and sweetie. And finally, I said, look, I'm old. I don't do that much on the internet. And I said, if I was you, your age, I probably would. But I don't need all that high tech and high speed. Well, how much you pay for Duo? I said, you know what? That's personal. I really wanted to say, it's none of your business what I pay. If I'm willing to pay it. But I didn't. I was nice. Because I thought, okay, Jesus wouldn't be ugly to him. He'd be nice. So that's what I was. And he was training this boy. So he was even pushier than ever. First, I always pick Bella up when I answer the door so she don't run out on the person. Because some people are afraid of dogs. And I understand that. Not everybody is a dog person. And he said, oh, and I have a sign by my door that says, I'm a spoiled Maltese lives here. Well, they didn't have a sign, Marky, which is what she is. Which is what she really is. So, he said, I guess she's the spoiled Marky that lives here. I said, yeah. I mean, Maltese that lives here. I said, yes, she is. He said, can I rub her? I said, no, she bites. Which she's not used to men. Now, Tim across the street, she's used to him. But if you're a total stranger, she's more a woman dog. Now, I'm sure if she got used to a man, she'd be fine. But just to come into her space, no, that just ain't gonna work. I have really thin hair, really thin. So I was doing some research on how to thicken your hair, and I started watching all these videos on rice water. You take any kind of rice. They say white rice is the best, but if you don't have white rice, you can use any other kind. So you take it, you put it in a bowl, and you start rinsing it and mixing it up until the water is cloudy. Then you pour that out, you put some more water, rinse it again. Then the third time you put water, you put it in a container with a tight top on it, with the rice still in it. You shake it up for a little bit, and then you strain out water into a container, get rid of the rice, pour your water back in the airtight container, and leave it set in 30 to 45 minutes. And you pour the soap. Then you go in, you pour it over your hair, massage it all in your scalp, and you massage it all in, leave it setting on your hair for 20 to 30 minutes, and work it all through your hair on your scalp. Then you don't rinse it out at that time. Then you just put your shampoo, whatever shampoo you're using, you put it on your hair, you wash your hair like normal, and then you rinse. So I made up a batch, and I washed my hair, and because my hair is super thin, it's supposed to thicken your hair, and it's supposed to help your hair grow. Now my hair grows really slow also. Now they say only do it once a week, because it's more potent than you realize, and like anything, you can overdo it. So I'm gonna try this for a month. I started now, but of course this month's almost over with, but I'm on at the end of next month. I'm hoping to see a difference in my hair. But I watched all these videos and very little negative against it. And it was several different people, even doctors, researchers. But like they said, you have to be careful they did say if you had frizzy, curly hair, do it once a month. Because for some reason, with curly hair, it could cause breakage. Well, y'all know my hair is as straight as a stick. It's not frizzy and it is straight. So I thought, oh, you know. And rice has a lot of vitamins. Of course, but look it up. Rice water for hair. So, I gotta get some rice. I got a little bit of rice. So if you've got thin hair, you might want to check out. There's a lot of YouTube videos. And I watched several of them because I didn't want to just watch one and say, yeah. And they did say it's a lot of work preparing the rice, and it is. Oh, but you also, they say, you can ferment it. Now, if you leave it 7 days, that will ferment the rice. It's more potent, but it will have a smell. So they advise you to put orange peels in it to take care of the smell. But if you want to use it right away, do it. Well, if you go watch the videos, and like I said, there's tons of them out there. But this comes from the Himalayan women. That's what they use on their hair. And you notice their hair is very thick and long. And the girl, what she did say, now don't get lazy. Because it was a lot of work to do all those steps. But I'm hoping it won't be a waste. And I figured, what can it hurt? You know? It's natural. It's not got all those chemicals in it, especially if you use healthy rice, like organic rice. They say that's the best rice, but you can use any. So, we shall see. Oh, oh, oh. I gotta let you go. Yeah, I totally lost track of time. But this is my hair after one wash. It's really bouncy, and already it feels different. But look how bouncy. So, we'll see. And I'll keep you updated, of course. So, God bless you. You have a great Thursday. And hang in there, guys. And I will see you later.